Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop and Happy New Year! I hope you got to spend the Christmas with your loved ones and your family, and I know for someone sometimes these two groups of people are not exactly overlapping, but luckily enough this wasn't the case for me and I got to spend the Christmas in quite nice way. And yes, we have a new year ahead of us, which means new challenges and new opportunities and some slight changes to this channel. Because from the beginning I was thinking that I could do one project per week. That means one project from start to finish plus the editing, so you can get one video per week. But I quickly learned that this isn't exactly possible, because some of the projects you run into issues which you need to solve, or just the project is too big that it spans several weeks. So I tried as hard as I can, but then I learned that this type of hassle is not exactly for me. It was tiring both physically and mentally. So I started to prolong the periods and started to work on larger and larger projects. So for example, the latest project, which I thought I could do in 1 week, easily spent over 3 weeks, and I have about 20 hours of footage which I need to cut down to make it to somewhat enjoyable content. And this results in you being deprived from the amazing content, I guess. So during Christmas I was thinking how to solve this problem, because I need to work on projects which span over several weeks, and I still want to produce some sort of a content in a weekly basis. So this first video of this year is something which is a result of these two opposing forces. This video segment I'm going to call a shop update, which will be just me talking to the camera and showing you what I'm currently working in the shop, what is the project, where I got to, what are the caveats, what I'm solving, what is done. So you get some idea what's going on, and once I will finish the whole project I will put out the video which will enclose the whole thing. So shop update, I was thinking about call it a vlog, which would suggest that I'm a full-fledged YouTuber, and sometimes the word vlog is repelling, because it's just talking without much of a content. So this is a shop update, and first of many of this year. And yeah, I'm currently working on one big project, and it's actually a project for which I'm getting paid, which is excellent. And one company in a city nearby asked me to build them a automatic sliding door. They make electronic devices which are called PLCs, and that stands for Programmable Logic Controller. And those are electronic boxes which have inputs and outputs, so you can connect them to sensors and actuators and a lot of physical things. And then you can program them, so the PLC can monitor and control the environment, machine, a smart home, or anything else. And yeah, they are manufacturing these devices. They have a warehouse, and they are tired of opening and closing doors manually, so they want a sliding door which will be controlled by a security system. So the employee will come to the door, beep their ID card, and if they have the access to the warehouse, the sliding door will open, and after some time they will automatically close. So this is the project, and I'm quite happy that I got it, because it encompasses a lot of a lot of things, and I think it will be interesting to see it in the video, because it means that I have to build it mechanically, which means a lot of metal fabrication, and I need to do the electrical wiring because there will be some motors, position sensors and some infrared gates, so the doors won't close if there's anything in between them. And all of this electronics has to be wired to some brain, which will be the PLC the company actually manufactures. So I will use their product to control this automatic door, and I will do the programming and also explain how the program works, why I do some things, how to wire this everything together, and make it a standalone product. So there's a lot of unknowns which I'm progressively getting rid of, because some of the metal fabrication I will do for the first time in my life. I'm not sure how structurally sound it will be, because it won't be big. The sliding door are just 1.5 meter wide and 2 meters tall. So I'm not dealing with anything heavy, but still it has to be mounted on the wall, which is just a simple plasterboard. So there are some limitations about the weight and the forces which I can put on the wall. But yeah, it's getting more and more concrete. I'm designing this on paper, just throwing ideas about the structure and the way it should move, because moving something which is hanging on some rail means that you can do it in different ways. So I was learning how the other manufacturers do this, and what are the ways and the actual products I can use in this sliding door. So yeah, the finish on the metal should be powder coated, which I'm not able to do this in the shop. So I'm looking for companies which can do this for me. That will be another new thing to learn, how to prepare the surfaces for the powder coating, what can be done and what has to be done in different way. Luckily enough, in our small town there is a company which does this, so I can leverage this. And since there will be a lot of moving parts on at the top of the door, it needs to be enclosed somehow, and I'm thinking about making a sheet metal enclosure, and I'm not sure if I will be able to do this again in the shop by myself, so I maybe have to outsource this as well. So I have to prepare some plans, and yeah, just preparing the information for somebody else, for some subcontractor, I guess. So yes, that's what's going on with me and with the shop. I'm not currently working at the shop because yeah, it's like 4 degrees Celsius here, so I cannot just work here. So I'm working at home, ordering a lot of parts, thinking about the structure, and today I will continue with drawing the actual plans in CAD, so I have something more rigid to look at and do some simulations about the movement, and if nothing gets in the way, and so on. So yeah, this is the shop update number 1, and next week there will be shop update number 2, and hopefully I will get back to you with some something that actually starts to look like a part. Very interesting thing or part of the project is the motor, because I have to do a linear movement, and there are many ways how to do this movement, and I opted for using a elevator door motor, and yeah, there will be some belts, some pulleys, and some dynamic control of the speed, because you need to start to move the doors. Just accelerate to the full speed, move at the full speed, but right at the end you need to slow down. So that means a lot of measuring and control in this system, and I'm looking forward to do this. I think I got the most unknown out of the way. I have the motor. I'm ordering the pulleys and the belt, which is another set of problems which I need to learn about. What type of belts there are, what type of pulleys, and some gear ratios and so on. So yes, oh, okay, that was a very, very long talk. But yeah, that encompasses everything I'm currently doing, and which I will be doing for several weeks. It should be done by the end of the January, and it has to be done by the end of the January. That's the contract. And yes, I learned that I'm not very good at time estimation, and the golden rule is currently at least by 2. So if I think that I'm able to do something in 1 week, it will take me at least 2 weeks, and it's more likely to take me 3 weeks. So two to three times more than my guess is. So with this, it means that I should be able to do this in 2 weeks, which will expand to 4 weeks, which I have for this set. So yeah, let's see how it will go, and you will all be part of this if you want to watch these talkie videos. So apart from the shop updates, which I would like to put out every Wednesday, like today, I also have a Instagram account where I'm posting some shorts, which or stories and reels or whatever. I'm not very good with the naming stuff. So from each day, I would like to do some very, very short information about what's going on and what I'm currently doing, just to show a little bit of the process, like compressed into 1 minute of the video. So if you are into this stuff, you can check out my Instagram. The link is down below, and I think I will be cross-posting this with on the YouTube Shorts. So that's another way how you can get to be updated what I'm working on. And if you are a really, really, really big fan of the channel, go check out my Patreon. You can support me in this way, and there is no additional content above what you can get on the YouTube and the Instagram yet. But the one thing that you will get is you will get to be on the wall. So all of these people, all of these nice people, are supporting me on the Patreon, and your name can be exactly here. So if you are really big fan of this channel and you want to support me, this is the best way to do it. So thank you very much for staying with me with this first shop update, and yeah, let's see each other next week. Bye.